When the CEO heard his wife call him husband for the first time, he hugged her excitedly and kissed her without hesitation, for it was the first time in their 3-year marriage that he had felt her love. He had been fond of her since childhood. When elders joked about them getting married when they grew up, he couldn't contain his smile. But when he graduated from university and was about to propose to her, he accidentally heard that she had fallen in love with someone else. Though her father forced her to marry the CEO due to a commercial marriage alliance, she secretly agreed to elope with her boyfriend. However, on the day of the elopement, she waited from dawn till midnight but never saw him. Only then did she realize that her boyfriend had left her and gone abroad for 10 million yuan. At a loss, she was approached by the CEO, who proposed to her again. Thus, she was forced to marry him. Even after marriage, she still didn't love him, but the CEO took meticulous care of her, preparing breakfast for her every day, and rushing to her defense whenever she was bullied at the company. He had hoped that his efforts would make her gradually fall in love with him. But unexpectedly, 3 years later, her ex-boyfriend suddenly returned to China. In front of reporters, he announced that he would pursue her again and mocked the CEO as a homewrecker who had ruined their relationship. These words instantly ignited the CEO's anger. He deliberately put his arm around her waist and walked past everyone. Though he claimed not to care about the man's words, he became extremely extreme afterward, sending someone to monitor her movements 24/7 and forcing her to wear the wedding ring in public. This made her realize that it was a sign of his insecurity. So she went to see her ex-boyfriend alone, hoping he would stay out of her life. But unexpectedly, the video of her entering his room was secretly filmed by reporters. This pushed the CEO over the edge. He rushed forward and beat up the ex-boyfriend. However, the ex-boyfriend pulled out a recording of her saying she didn't love the CEO. Panicked, she tried to explain the recording to the CEO, but to her surprise, the CEO, who had regained his senses, took her hand and apologized for his extreme behavior. For he had just realized something: whether she loved him or not, as long as he loved her, that was enough.